Well, I thought I'd do this instead of my normal sit in my chair thing. It is beautiful out here, much better than the last 2 days. And I spent the last 2 days trying to frantically get, you know, the experimental stuff out of the greenhouse into beds and stuff, so that I can plant more profitable seeds, which I did, and I'm gonna do again today, but not tomorrow because I have a conference tomorrow, the Oregon Small Farms Conference. Oh, it's so nice out here, and somebody's making me coffee. The greenhouse is 75 right now. Usually I don't open the door until it's about 80 degrees. Of course, outside it's, oh gosh, it's still in the 40s, I think. Let's see. Cursed by C to F. It's 4 degrees Celsius, which is 39.2 Fahrenheit. That's still under 40. I'm reluctant, so I might just open the door but not roll it up. It's just a beautiful day out here, and I am supremely pleased to be alive. Well, yesterday I had a bit of an off day. I felt a little sick, felt a little cold, stayed inside, decided just to write and play Valheim all day, so that's what I did. Unfortunately, that meant all my planting duties piled up on me. Here's what I have for the first round today. Cucumbers, honey nut squash, butternut squash, and acorn squash, zucchini, yellow squash, white squash, and pumpkins. After that, I've got all of these, and that's not going to be a problem. I'm just going to do probably just going to do one each. Might do another round tomorrow. Let's see. Show you the state of the greenhouse report. Oh, come on. Here we go. Lots of babies up. Pansies, chives. I think I have some. They're kind of mixed up here. Parsley, curled parsley. Lettuce is doing great. German chamomile, yellow and red single marigolds, the summer savory, needs some color. It does look pretty poor, but summer savory always seems to look poor until a couple of weeks in. See, bachelor buttons are starting to show their little heads. There's some really nice bachelor buttons right there. The alyssum is all up and looking great. So that seed turned out nicely. Even the hyssop. These are long, tall, purple ones that the bees around here really love. No Sharapita peppers yet, but let me see if I can. Aha! Here we go. Tomatoes. The tomatoes are raising their tiny little heads. I've gotten Martian 1, 2, and 3 poking up, but not a single fermented one at all. I highly suspect I'm not going to get a single one from that fermented Martian, but we'll see. teddy bear marigolds, or the big yellow marigolds. Giant yellow marigolds are just explosive. Genovese basil is coming up, but no mammoth. No mammoth basil. This could be, you know, I only planted them on the 8th. And it is the 16th now, about 8 days. I don't know. I'll give them at least another week. No pomegranates. No Thai eggplant. Oops, sorry. Better turn off the lights for you guys to see it properly. African daisies. I am looking forward to those. There's another pot of eggplant. Can't really see it. But I'm getting lavender. This is the first time I've ever actually germinated lavender. So I'm really pleased. Kale, ready to be transplanted. I know those leaves are tiny, but it will outgrow these quite quickly. So if it warms up downstairs and it feels like the sun is struggling to come out right now, I think these are going to go down intercropped with the chard. Let's see, a couple of teeny tiny, I don't know if you, yeah, there we go. There's a forget-me-not. These were planted pretty much on the 3rd and the 8th. The lobelia on the 11th, so there's nothing for that. There's one little black pansy. No peppermint yet, but there's lemon balm. Hello, lemon balm. And that's, what is that? I can't even see. Ah, butterfly pea. There it is. There's a butterfly pea baby. Hello. Hello. These are all pretty low down from the light. So yeah, like that. So I'm gonna solve that problem today. I'm gonna prevent, last year I only had one. Don't worry, the lights are off. Last year I only had one of these lights and they grew pretty well, but I did notice a lot of them got leggy. So I'm gonna lift these up today, just a little, if I have some time for my other planting duties. So I better get to work. Morning train. All right, go. These are such big seeds. I don't have to put them in the cup. I'm not gonna lose them. These are big seeds. They get put way, way down there. And I know their roots are going to get awfully big really fast. But that's okay because they won't be in here for too long. Go in there. I'm looking forward to those early white scallop squash. I love to grind those up for curries. I put a lot of stuff in curry that maybe I shouldn't, but I do anyway. Acorn squash, awesome on the grill. It feels weird. Or actually, I don't know, you might not have anything to you. Also got my start my green garlic today. That's pretty much a cut and come again garlic. Cheapest garlic ever, because all you do is literally take a dried thing of garlic from the store, break those apart, and you stick those little cloves in separate little pots, and when the green stalk comes up, you cut it and use that as some nice fresh garlic. Nice garlicky flavor without being overwhelming, and you don't have to wait for the bulbs. Our last frost day here for Coos Bay is supposed to be March 16th. I think we've already passed our last frost day, but the temperatures are still wiggling around. One of the changes I'll be making, because I saw the tomatoes come up, so I'm going to take the tomatoes off the hot pad, and I'm going to put all the cucumbers and squash and everything that requires warmer temperatures. I'm going to put those on the heating pad. White alpha cucumbers. These must be a pretty skinny cucumber, because the wow, these seeds are really skinny and tiny. The muncher cucumbers are actually a little fatter. Oh, I guess I don't need you. I am sure looking forward to every single muncher cucumber I can get, so I can turn that sucker into soup and freeze a soup. I love cucumber soup. Go. Oh, almost lost it. Here we go. Oh, hello, sunny sunshine. Hello, beautiful people. The beautiful sun. It's not going to stick around for long, but hoping it'll be long enough. You guys stay there, don't fall over, okay? This sweater's too hot already. My goodness. It's amazing what the sunshine can do in such a short amount of time. My little transplant, true organic 444. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine. Sometimes little chunks do occur, and even little worms do occur. That's good. Bark. Box. Need more. Oh, let's see. Is this going to be enough? Haha, no! I need yet another. One more should do it. One more. Goodness. Hello, peas. Look at you. You've already started to explode. Lovely. Be happy. Be happy. Alrighty. One more time. Oh, yeah, this will be fine. There we go. I'm gonna kind of miss this bed, but I can already see it bowing here. The next time I try to pick this thing up, it's just gonna break into pieces. So it'll be good for this season, and that'll be it. Not bad for all free materials. Alrighty. Come along, babies. Where are we gonna put you? Chard. When you plant chard seeds, when you plant chard, seeds tend to move into, more than one stalk. I don't break them apart. I guess I just got used to not doing it. They do. Some of them fail. Some of them don't. Sometimes they get crowded. Sometimes they don't. I'm not the best chard farmer. So if you have suggestions, should I break these apart? Should I trim off one or two? Would that give me more chard leaves? Does it really matter? If you know, let me know, and I can make a better crop out of them. Wonderful. Look at those roots. Look at those roots. These are definitely ready for transplanting. Now, let's see how the kale roots are going. Oh yeah, kale roots are pretty good too. And hand span. Come on, come on. One more kale in there. This is a pretty big bed. Kind of difficult to do the back row. Get in there. There we go. All right. And a hand span down. Yeah, this compost is a little drier than usual, so I'm, having a go on. Once I'm done, I'll give it a good watering and he'll be happy. Oh, I'll cover it up. Uh-oh, I feel sprinkles. Sprinkles in this instance are good. Because it means it's going to stay nice and cool for these babies. And they're going to get plenty of water. I am not at all worried about these getting waterlogged, because the bottom of this is just cardboard. And then our soil is an extremely sandy loam. So there's no need to worry about our boxes getting waterlogged. go. Down, I have room for 2 more rows. Yes, seagulls, we hear you. I think everybody hears you. I'm gonna have to go up and get more stuff. And of course, now that I know the kale germinates and grows really fast, I can go and whip out a bunch more. All right, I gotta go more chard. There we go. What if it lasts the chard? So. Ooh, big fat length of. With these chard, they really concentrate on root production early, which I do like. I've never actually started chard this early, which will probably be good for me. Right. And that's this box done. There, and you go. Oh no, did I didn't hurt you, did I? Hope not. Okay. Alrighty. Now they just need some water. All right. Come on. Yep. 5. All right. And that is this box done. Yeah. Now I can start doing the pretty stuff. The pretty stuff being all along there, along the edge of the box. I'm gonna put a little more cardboard there. And then I'm gonna put some bark so it looks nice. More seeds. I know this isn't going to stay pretty forever, but the nice thing about bark is that it's going to help warm the bottom of the boxes so that the plants get a little more oomph to their spring growth. All right. About as pretty as that's gonna get. The other end of the box is just fine. All right. Well, you might be asking yourself, what's she gonna do with those little extra chards and those little extra kale? Am I just gonna stick them on the rail and let them get bigger? No. When I do this, if I leave packs with just 2 or 3 and they're all separated, they tend to dry out and then I forget about them, so I may as well plant them. I've made up some decent potting soil here with a little bit of early transplant fertilizer, and I'm going to put them in this. I may wind up replanting them somewhere else later on, but this way, at the very least, they get a shot. And I've made a lot of potting soil. I'll show you what I'm going to do with the rest of that in a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Now, one, 2, oh, I hear hummingbird. Oh, you have a big lovely root. I want to get that in there. I want to destroy that root. 2, lovely big long root. I know it's going to grow, you know, they're going to grow pretty big for this pot pretty quick, but that's okay because later on I'll have a lot more room elsewhere to put them and more containers that can go out. Chard. I never throw away these lettuce, these containers I get at the store that have lettuce and spinach and stuff in them. They make incredible planters. Oh, a little dry. See, it's already, yeah, the kale is already starting to get dry, and I watered it this morning. It's a lot drier out here than it feels. It feels like, you know, a very moist day, but the humidity has dropped quite a bit, even though it's cloudy. Oh, there we go. There. And, oh dear. Well, I don't have the appropriate kale. Do I? No, I didn't. Oh, here. Nope. Charred kale. Okay, just so that I know what it is. They'll get watered, and this will go on the railing, And it can grow. It can grow nicely. Yep. Now, the rest of these, anybody recognize them? Yep, they're the radishes. Here again, I've had so many people tell me, don't transplant radishes, they don't transplant well. But I find they do. However, when I start them from seed, I find that they try to push themselves out, just like this little one right here. Actually pushing itself out of the soil. I can see the roots here. So I do need to transplant these into something else. This is the Wasabi Radish. I lost the other 6-pack of Wasabi Radishes. Apparently a bird got into a fight on my deck, shoved it over, and it was down on the deck, and all the little seedlings were dead before I found them. But the icicle radishes are doing quite nicely, surprisingly, because last year they did not. I love these containers because I can reuse them and reuse them and reuse them, and all I have to do is just poke a couple of holes in them. Taco Bell cups, they're easy to use too. I do not ever sell these. I don't ever sell the 6-packs in the 6-pack unless I don't have anything else to transplant into, because these are pretty expensive. There we go. Holes in the bottom. I'm not going to make markers for all of these. That would be that'd be a pretty wasteful pain in the butt for me. I think I shall put let's see. Ah, nice roots. Nice roots. The only thing that worries me is this little stippling on the leaves. I don't know if you guys can see the stippling on these first cotyledons here. That usually means a mite attack or some sort of insect that I haven't accounted for. They've been outside the greenhouse now for a number of days, and they didn't have that when they came out, so it has to be some sort of outdoor insect. There's one. And I'll take the one that's struggling to get out. Whoa, I'm surprised. The root formation on this one isn't very good. I'm wondering if I should maybe just ditch this one, but it's already got other leaves. I'm telling you, these wasabi radishes are they're not impressing me this time. The icicle radishes, which didn't do very well last year, are actually impressing me a whole lot more. They look much healthier. And although I understand the wasabi radishes are probably a smaller plant in general, the wasabi looks like it's very vulnerable to attack. 2 wasabis. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 20. I need at least 15. I better go in and get more. Alrighty. Now I don't go out and buy these noodle cups on purpose for gardening. So I don't buy styrofoam in general because around here there's really no way to recycle it except for using it in planters. These are a purchase that we had to make. So I'm using them. I am still very much use what I can find or scavenge. Don't have huge amounts of money to waste on stuff unless it's on good stuff like lights, etc. Out of the way. Way. Out of the way. Boy, that dog down there is really unhappy. Whew, nice root development on these icicle radishes. They look good. So I guess starting them in cocoa coir was a much better way to go for these icicle radishes. It's entirely possible that that the wasabi radishes turning out poorly was a fluke. So yeah, I'll try them again, even though radishes are not my favorite crop. There we go. And I need something to put these in. Ooh. In here. There. So they can be watered nicely. Oh, we need to. There we go. Everybody needs a little bit of a top up, huh? Oop, and the wind's starting. Hurry up so I can close up the greenhouse and get in there and plant seeds the rest of the day.